Hey guys, Shape73 here. I am back to, well, re-enter the location because we got to go back through here again. The reason why I teleported out is because I honestly didn't want to be hanging around that part anymore. Now, a few good items in this. In addition to what I already got last time, there's also the full dragon set, which I believe resists all three elements. Could be wrong, but I believe it does. The dragon shield is the only one I'm probably gonna miss. Also, I'm not gonna bother getting the Mouse and Moon because it serves no purpose to me. To be brutally honest, it doesn't. The only reason why I say that, because I mean, why do I need it? Edge doesn't use weapons very often. Generally, Edge doesn't attack much. Ow. Cry. Defend. Defend. You're going to cast Cure on him immediately. Cry is just there so that everybody else takes a little more damage from attacks. God damn it, game. You know, I don't like... I don't like these sage creatures for a reason. There's a reason why I don't like them. God damn it. Who did he swap rows? I don't mean to do that either. Ow. Swap back. Attack him. Defend. Okay, you're gonna dual cast. Where is it? Raise Cecil. And then use Cure Jar on everything. Damn, I really don't like this thing. It's one of my biggest problems with this dungeon in general is that it's just way too long. It takes way too long to get through it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad dungeon. This game's great, and this is a great, you know, it's not a bad dungeon, it just takes forever to do anything. It's my biggest problem with it. Jorga on Cecil. Now kill the Dark Sage as quickly as possible. Look how much damage this thing takes. It's just ridiculous, some of the enemies in this area. Take way too much damage for what they're worth. I mean, magic users in particular should not take that much damage. Also, too many enemies absorb and resist wholly, which annoys the hell out of me. Because most people will be using holy weapons. So I was definitely using holy weapons. Now, this place just gets really large really fast and gets annoying. For God's sakes, jump, defend, Cecil defend, defend, heal him slightly. No, I don't like some of these bigger enemies because they just take forever to kill. I mean, if you can, by all means. But, I don't like to fight a lot of the enemies in this area in general. And there's a reason. Just don't die. There's too many items in this dungeon as well, so it takes forever to get anywhere. There's also the crystal set, which is better than even that. And there's too many items in this dungeon, I think. There's too much in here that you have to pick up. This dungeon, you know, I feel like they make this slightly too long. Even for a final dungeon, it takes forever to do anything. I don't know about you, but I don't like long dungeons that take forever to get anywhere. I mean, maybe when the enemies are nasty. All the enemies in here are really nasty creatures. And it verges on the point of getting a little too much to take, even for this place. Even for this game, I don't like tons of lethal enemies in every area. This is where you get the dragon shield. Oh god damn it. I don't like this thing either. I believe this thing is just... This thing hits really hard. Dual cast, heal Cecil and cast Protect on him because I believe this thing explodes. I want Cecil to be able to tank this. I believe this thing explodes. And it does that too. Yeah, like I said, all the enemies in this area just spell nasty. This is the... I don't know, this is an armored construct. Like those enemies you fought in the tower. Yeah, you start noticing a lot of enemies here just be really nasty ones that you just never want to ever see. And I mean ever want to see them. Because it's just... This dungeon combines the nastiness of some of the enemies in Babel, and worse, the fact that most of them are actually going to just simply... Plus the dungeon is 100 times longer. Also, don't be afraid to pull out a lot of things here. Likely is... You're going to use up a lot of magic. There's just no way around it. The problem is there's just so much you have to pick up in this place. It makes it hard to just complete this area. Okay, that's annoying. It really annoys me that they can just do so much damage to my party like that. It becomes virtually ridiculous and ludicrous how much damage the enemies do in this game. It's just... Look how much magic I've had to consume and I've barely even gotten halfway through this place. How much I have to consume to get through all of it. I mean, I know it gives you healing slots, but does some of the enemies get a little too nasty, a little too fast, and it starts to become annoying. You know, like there should be a save point around here. Somewhere. Earlier than it is. You know what I mean? Now, I'm just gonna check. I want to see. I don't know the dragons. The problem I have with a lot of the shields is that status effects are really annoying. So I just want to make sure that, you know, because enemies inflict instant death and things like that, I don't sure I want the dragon shield. So I'm gonna go and check up on the dragon shield. Because if it, you know, shields are the most important item. The dragon shield stops paralyzed, sleep, and stop, but it has more defense, but it doesn't have the same status resist. It's the real annoying thing is that all these items just don't help enough. You know, you want status resists over some of the things. Crystal Shield gives stuff for Cecil. I mean, for all the other stuff, Dragon Arm is good for Cecil, but not for the shield. I'm going to give that to Kane, as he is going to be the one who will be using that. It halves all those elements. Fire, ice. I'll get all the other ones though, and I'm going to find all the other ones turn up as well. And God damn it, Dragon, not in the mood. What's a runaway button for this game? It's an... I click. Damn it. What did I do? Can someone please in the comments tell me exactly what button to run away is? Because it doesn't really say, and that annoys me greatly. I don't like dungeon... You know, this game doesn't ever explain its control scheme. Oh, PC control schemes are just too complicated. I really don't like PC games for this reason. It's just impossible to tell what everything does. Particularly in RPGs when a lot of the stuff is important to know. Jesus. Anyway. Technically I can already go down to the lower floor. Oh no, you... Run away. Which means I'm running. Yeah, you drop some money. This is the annoying thing, is that they just... It's annoying in general, this entire dungeon. Really. There's just nothing I like about this dungeon. Really, I don't like it. That's the next way down, but there's a few items I want to pick up for Cecil. No, running away. Ow. Damn it, just get out of here. I don't want to fight enemies. It costs way too much magic to fight enemies in this place. It's just borderline ridiculous how much magic and how tough 90% of the enemies are. The reason why I don't pick up a lot of items in this place. I'm even thinking on skimping on the Stardust Rod. As much as I want it, it's guarded by a behemoth, I believe. Let me just check. Still, I might get it. It depends. Nope. So much nope. I don't want to fight these things, and I'm sick of them turning up every 5 minutes. This place is just too large and has way too many enemies. For me, look how much magic I've used already. I'm gonna have to teleport out of here again. Literally, that's how much magic I'm burning. Just to get through here. That's a dragon helm. Cecil's having that. Because, well, it's better. And it halves primary elements, and since those guys are always can target him with physicals, I'm going with their magic. I'm gonna have that. I'm also gonna have all the other ones as well. Running away. Oh. Yeah, good. I don't want to fight too many enemies here, because honestly this place is already getting annoying. I know I'm teleporting out and doing a lot of things, but it's because this dungeon's so damn long. And this one. These are all for Cecil. At least I know I got the crystal gear. But even then, I probably want to keep one of these on him, just to resist those elements. Now, I'm gonna TP out of here. What was that? Teleporters. This dungeon gets really hectic. I know. I'm honestly not the biggest fan. And I know I'm being a bit negative here, but this game can be... This, I'm just going to use cottage. It's faster. But I will tell you this. This game is far from bad. It just takes a long time to roam around this place. It starts to become annoying. Very annoying. Very quickly. It's probably one of the reasons why this place is, they'd like to say the most annoying place for last. It's long. It's... The area is not especially good looking. It's just until the later floors, and it's just a long trek. I swear they should have a save point on every floor for just how annoying this place is. Because, I have to come in and out of here a few times. Because, now, this dungeon takes a while, and honestly, if you want to grab everything, honestly, a lot of the items in here are not worth grabbing. Just because you have some items, such as the black garb, is just too out of the road. I mean, I'm not even gonna have him defend here. I need to kill that mage now. At least I can say that his half damage with that Genji thing is gonna help. But not the Genji, the dragon armor really helps. You see how it halved all that damage. It took the damage it was done a ton and reduced it considerably. And it gives him extra defense and magic defense. And that's also why I use Cry, because these enemies just hit like a truck. I mean, they don't take as much damage as a lot of other enemies, but they do deal it. That's enough reason for me to want to take most of them out as quickly and as painlessly as possible. It is very easy to be overwhelmed by the enemies in this place. Also, that HP plus 50 on Rosa is really, really helpful, by the way. It can mean the difference between you winning and losing in this area. As can it on Cecil, depending how you want to go, but it has to go to one of them. Preferably Rosa. Because there's a lot of tough bosses that are probably going to do a lot more than the normal enemies would. The normal enemies are no pushovers, but you know, the other enemies are worse. So, the bosses are ridiculous. I mean, at least the bosses, with the exception of the Masamune, are the more dangerous bosses, have a save point nearby. Still, this dungeon is not for the faint of heart. So, be warned and be cautious. Heck, if you make a beeline straight for the 7th floor, I do not blame you. Although I do recommend you go to the 5th and 7th floors. But one thing you should get for the final boss is the Ragnarok. Everything else is disposable. If you see me running from fights, it's because they just take forever and I don't want to fight them. Look at that damage. There's a lot of powerful enemies in this area. Honestly, I'm probably going to quick save it around this point. Realistically, there's a lot of tough things around here. I will quick save it when I get... Because there's not going to be a save point for up to the 5th floor, and that just takes a long time to get down that far. Seriously, this dungeon is the dungeon you want to speed run through. Speed run or not, you want to get through this one as quickly as possible when you first enter. There's just way too much stuff you have to do. As things become a little more calm, once you get some better gear from this place. Okay, that is definitely bad. Back attack by 3 of these things is the nastiest thing that you can ever face in this place. Don't... If you do, best off running. So you're not going to win against those odds, particularly if you got back attacked. It's just, those enemies are just nasty to the core, and you don't want to face them too often. You saw how much damage they did in one hit. Oh, that's the way down, isn't it? Yeah, even with a preemptive strike, I'm going to use this to run rather than to fight. That's how I feel about those. Best to get away. Okay. This is the 4th floor. Now, the 4th floor is pretty much... The thing about the 4th floor is there's nothing here of note. Except the Stardust Rod. I mean, the Artemis Arrows are nice, and there's one elixir. I'm not going to stop off in this long dungeon to grab all of those, because I'm not using a bow, and I know elixirs are good, but it's not enough for me to take a detour at this point. It really isn't. Honestly, this place will take several episodes to get through all of its stuff, in all likelihood. Honest, I am already getting annoyed by it. This way, the only real item of note for me is the, well, is the Stardust Rod. It's the only notable item. It's gone by Behemoth, by the way, so be careful. Ow. Also, this is why I don't have bother Cecil having healing in battle by this point. It's much more advantageous for him to have healing out of it. Head this way. Now there's an X potion and a white fang if you want to pick them up. I don't. For God's sakes, enemies, stop popping up and annoying me. Damn it. Okay, no game. This is not funny. I'm sick of getting back attacked in this damn dungeon. I'm sick of the enemies being so frequent. It's honestly, it's enough to drive me insane. I think I'll end this episode immediately after this. Honestly, I don't want to be here anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna end this episode and that'll be it for today. Nothing major happened here. We picked up the dragon armor. That's basically all we did this episode. Next episode, we're gonna hopefully get the Stardust Rod and get to a save point. Anyway. Anyway, this is Shapeshifting Tree signing out. Next episode, we'll continue and get the Stardust Rod. Hopefully I don't accidentally click on continue and load or new game. I think I'll just click continue. Don't remember to click continue. Anyway, this is Shapeshifting Tree signing out. Next episode, we get the Stardust Rod and continue further into this long final dungeon.